Good Sunday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. This is your Pick a Stone reveal. 16 hours ago, I posted a picture of 4 beautiful stones. I had you tune out of the physical, tune into the spiritual, and this is your reveal. If you have chosen stone number 1, stone number 2, stone number 3, and stone number 4. So take a few minutes to breathe and tune in a little bit to the piles before you, and I will be right back with your reveal for stone/pile number 1. Okay, so if you've chosen pile number 1, this is your reading. So trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. So this is all about trusting in yourself, trusting in your ability to manifest, trusting in your ability to create, trusting in your ability to take those visions in which you see, in which you so deeply desire to be yours, and tune into those as if they were already yours, and create this beautiful reality in which you see. We have adjacent possibilities and walking away. Okay, so I feel that some of you have a lot of opportunities here to be able to take those visions that you have, those daydreams that you have, those wants, needs, and dreams and desires that you have, and really put them into, or create them into, your reality. But there may be a lot that's holding you back. Perhaps there's a little imbalance. Perhaps there's people or thoughts or situations that are holding you back from moving on to you living your best life possible. And there's a lot of opportunities around you to do that, but in order for you to create this reality, you must walk away from what keeps you from diving in. So the scissors in the gate is you cutting old cords, cutting everything out of your life that no longer serves its purpose, that no longer helps you turn your visions into reality. And the 2 tiers next to her are all about balance. The pink is all about passion and happiness. The green is all about growth. And the beautiful butterfly is all about transformation. And the moth is spirit guiding you down your path, guiding you to these opportunities that have the potential of allowing you to create, allowing you to take what it is that you see and raise your vibration to the point of being able to manifest it into reality. So, and Spirit is saying, we want to hear what you have to say. We not only want you to picture or have this vision of what you want, need, and desire, of what you're trying to manifest in your life. We want you to hear it. We want to hear it. We want to hear you scream it from the rooftops. We want to hear you say, Spirit, this is what I desire to create. These visions are what I desire to see in my life. That perfect home, that relationship, that car, whatever it is you want to do. If you have visions of being a musician, an artist, a painter, if you have visions of traveling around the world, speak it, scream it out there, say it to the world, raise that vibration to the point of making this a reality. Because like the adjacent possibilities card, there's a lot of opportunities around you, and you have the ability to manifest these into existence. And the only person that stops you from doing it is you, because you feel that you have to fight for everything. I have to fight to be heard. I have to fight to be seen. I have to fight for my visions to come into existence. And then when we put ourselves in that being defensive situation, and when we put ourselves in that place of trying to argue and fight and trying to convince everybody that yes, I am capable of creating this reality, then our mouth gets ahead of us, and then we have a tendency to just say the first things that pop into our head, and then we start burning bridges. And then we start alienating people who could possibly help us on this journey. So instead of stepping into this Five of Swords energy, which is possibly alienating people and burning bridges, how about trying to bring balance to the situation? Not arguing, not debating, not fighting, because there's none of that that's going to change anybody else's mind. That's a waste of goddamn time. What you want to do is show your appreciation to those who want to help you see your vision, and allow others to show their appreciation to you. So this is all about balance. This is all about you spreading your wings and having blind faith and trust that those around you who truly want what's best for you are there to help you see your vision. They want to show you their appreciation for everything that you've done. And in return, you show your appreciation to them. There is enough to go around here. There doesn't have to be this constant debating or fighting or defending oneself over what it is that you want, need, and desire. It's nobody's business. It's nobody's problem. All you're doing is wasting precious time. What you should be doing is walking away from what no longer serves its purpose and deciding what it is that you want. What vision do you have that is so detailed that if you just stepped into spirit, raise that vibration, let go of the negative, it could be yours just like that. It could create that reality just like that. So instead of arguing, fighting, and debating, you should be in a mindset of gratitude and love and joy and happiness and manifestation. We have children here, and we have spiritual teacher here. So perhaps your dream is to be a spiritual teacher for children. Perhaps that's your life purpose. Perhaps what Spirit is saying to you is get into the mindset of being that child. Remember when we were young and everything was doable, right? There wasn't anything we couldn't achieve or accomplish. And then there was that certain age to where people told us, no, you can't, and you have to fight for it, and don't do that, and don't touch that, and you're going to hurt yourself, get down. We were never allowed to experience. So because of that, as we grow up, we don't allow ourselves to believe or experience our spirituality, our know-how to manifest the visions that we have, our soul's wants, needs, dreams, and desires. So the High Priestess is all about pulling back that goddamn veil. Pulling back the veil and getting into the mindset of a child again, getting into that mindset of being able to achieve and receive, being able to daydream, and getting to a point to where what you have learned becomes insignificant. What you have learned from the past, those mindsets of not being able to do this and not being able to do that, and you can't do this and you can't do that, and you have to fight for this and struggle for that. All of that is such bullshit, such bullshit. And the moment we walk away from that, and the moment we express ourselves, genuinely express ourselves, opportunities open to us. And then what's next is just you deciding what you want to do. What do you want to do? What vision do you want to manifest? What does your soul truly need? And that's that. That is that. Easy peasy. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. And know that Spirit wants you to have everything. There is no limitation to what you can have. The only limitations that we place on ourselves, the only limitations that we have are the ones we place on ourselves and the ones that we allow other people to place on us. Don't go down that rabbit hole. Be in an attitude of gratitude and appreciation, and daydream until your heart's content, and raise that vibration to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want, need, and desire by walking away from everything that you've been taught. The struggles, the sadness, the hurt, the pain, all of that hinders you. All of that is the obstacle. All of that is what holds you back. All of that is the struggle. Walk out of that struggle into the endless opportunities and endless possibilities around you. And don't be so ready to start defending yourself against everyone. That's a waste of time. Who the fuck cares what they think? No one. Not you, not me. So move into this and scream it loud and proud. My name is, I am a visionary manifester. I am a co-creator with spirit. I daydream, I imagine, I manifest, I appreciate, I'm in an attitude of gratitude, of love. I am connected to spirit and source, and there isn't anything anyone can do or say to change that or take that away from me. I am who I am. Period. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. And until next time, take care of you. Bye. Okay, welcome back. If you've chosen stone number 2, this is your reading. So we have choices. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Now, this is a big deal. I know many of us are struggling with direction, with choices of where we need to be, where we are, where we're going, where we want to go, what we're doing, what we're not doing. Is it hurtful or beneficial? So choices, it's, you know, we deal with them every day, and some of them we don't really want to deal with because they're the hard choices and decisions to make about our lives, relationships, lack of, homes, movement, children, jobs, paying bills, going on vacations, going on trips. What do we do? What do we not do? What can we afford? What we cannot afford? So there are a lot of choices, but by staying in the present moment, we can step out of the negative headspace that choices, making decisions leads us down. You know, I have, just for example, I have a friend who is retiring, and she made the decision, the choice to do that from school teaching for 30 years. And because she is retiring, there's a lot of decisions that she has to make. Her retirement plan. You know, she lives in a big ranch house that her father bought here in Las Vegas in 1960 something. So, can we, on the retirement plan that I will be on, am I able to keep the house? Am I able to do this? Am I able to do that? So there are a lot of choices that sometimes we need to make, and some choices are hard, and some choices we make hard because we dive down deep in this rabbit hole of uncertainty. So again, by staying in the present moment and not worrying about what's the next day going to bring, or the next day or 2 or 3 weeks or months, whatever, down the road, we are able to consciously be aware of the decisions that we have and the choices that we make. So we have appreciation and we have deceit. So I kind of feel with the deceit and the appreciation card, which are two totally different aspects of the energy field. Appreciation is a high vibration, appreciating self, appreciating others, allowing others to appreciate you. And there's this whole deceit thing, which is such a low vibrational energy. I kind of feel that the choices that others have made around you is to be not of good character, because others recognize you and recognize what you do, and that is your choice. Your choice is to be beneficial to others. Your choice is to stay in an attitude of gratitude. Your choice is to stay in the present moment. Your choice is not to fret about, you know, the next day or the next day or the next day or next month or next year or whatever. Your choices are to allow spirit to guide you through this journey. Their choices are to try to manipulate you and to deceive you, because they can never be where you are, and they can never make the choices that you make. So they would much rather see you suffer or be hurt or in pain than appreciate you for what you do. Now, this could be family dynamics, this could be a relationship, a partnership, a friendship, a coworker, you know. And I think the best thing to do here is, instead of allowing this person or these people to push you into a choice of retaliation, or push you into a choice of feeling sad or angry, and all of those low vibrational energies that come with deceit. You make the choice of walking the other way, of cutting these people out of your life, of putting boundaries around you, of protecting your energy. We have the card, I'm sorry, I went brain dead. The card smooth and easy. So the choice to make this transaction of protecting yourself, of walking away from these people, of protecting your energy, of protecting your happiness, protecting your gratitude, protecting the love that you have for others in your heart. The way to do this should be smooth. It should be easy. It shouldn't cause any type of chaos. It's going to happen so effortlessly that they won't even know it's happening. And that's the choice that you make, right? You connect on a higher vibrational level than what these people do. And your choice is to call upon your higher self, or call upon spirit and source, and say, I need to protect myself from these people. I need to protect my energy, my family. I need to protect my heart. I need to protect all of me from whomever these people are. So I ask you, Spirit, to come in and help me to do this. And when you are on that same vibrational level as Spirit, and there's this co-creation relationship that's happening, you can call it done. Call it done did. And there's no reason for you to and now see, the Seven of Wands is about you protecting your energy. It's about you protecting yourself from the people who choose to deceive or deceit you. And then you have the deceiving people who, in their minds, they're going, they're coming to be deceitful. They're coming to be hurtful. They're trying to, and these are the ideas that they have in their head, is to make you miserable. So here you are on this side of the energy equation, wanting to protect and defend yourself from these people who are trying to come in and deceive you and trying to hurt you. And then when you have this co-creation relationship with Spirit, and you make the choice not to give in to this energy, they're just spitting in the wind here. They're just going nowhere fast. So it's not even worth it to acknowledge the existence of these people physically. It's not even worth it to make the choice to acknowledge them, or to speak to them, or to try to compromise with them, or to ask them, why are you doing what you do? Because it's not about you, it's about them. It's about what they're unable to achieve. It's about what they're unable to receive. So this seems like battle lines are drawn almost. And here you are doing your thing, saving your money for a rainy day, being projected forward into life, and being absolutely wonderfully appreciated, right? People around you know you. People around you know your character. People around you appreciate you. There isn't anything that anyone is going to do to remove the way other people feel about you. There isn't anything anyone is going to do to deceive people into thinking that you're a bad person, or that you wear a mask, or you're false, or you're an untruther, or you're a liar. People see you, people appreciate you, acknowledge you. People absolutely adore you, and because they do, I feel that the people around you want to help you move through this time smooth and easy. Not only Spirit, but the people around you. The people around you want to be there to defend you. The people around you want to help you move forward effortlessly and help you build this nest egg for your future. So it wouldn't be surprising if this person was kind of out of the equation here in the not very soon near future, because this has you being projected forward into a time again of appreciation, of acknowledgement, of success, and that has the potential of creating abundance for you. So there's passion here, and there's drive here, and there's success here, and there's growth here, and people see that about you, acknowledge that about you, and it helps you I feel, kind of move forward, right? So we have the card of autumn, we have the card of marriage, and we have the card of goodbye to the old and hello to the new. So it wouldn't surprise me if some of you are celebrating a wedding, an anniversary in the fall time, in the autumn. And if it is a wedding, we are releasing everything that was prior to that, right? And we're stepping into a new time of bliss, a new time of appreciation, a new time of recognition, a new time of growth, a new time of success, especially the whole marriage thing, you know, getting married. This is a new chapter. It's no longer you anymore. It is now you with someone else. This is a bonding spiritual contract that possibly could happen in the autumn and bring a bountiful just world of abundance for you. Autumn is when we harvest those spring crops, those summer crops. So be ready to step into a time of fertility, to step into a time of fantasy, to step into a time of appreciation, of recognition, of growth, of happiness. Don't even give this. If these are people that are upset and angry because you are about to start on the greatest adventure of your life and you live your best life, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. All of this greatness around you, don't you dare give your attention to these people who wouldn't give you the time of day, right? You're about to move into a time of new beginnings. This is a significant part or change in your life. Don't diminish it by giving any of that energy that you can take and put into this beautiful time and give it to somebody else who isn't even half as significant as the transformation that you're about to make and that you're making. If this isn't you getting married, it could possibly be you getting engaged or you going to a wedding in the autumn time. But whatever the case is, this is a new beginning for you. It's a fresh start for you. Don't take any of this negative energy with you. Make that choice. Make the choice to be happy. Make the choice to move forward. Make the choice to be appreciated. Make the choice to be recognized. Make the choice to be in an attitude of gratitude. Make the choice to come from love and passion and compassion and growth and learning lessons and all of those beautiful high vibrational energies that this energy over here is. It makes this energy over here so insignificant, so insignificant. So the world is yours if you desire it, right? Don't attempt to explain anything to the people who are trying to harm you, deceive you, or direct you in the wrong direction. Don't even attempt to, because there isn't anything that you can say that they would understand or get, because they are so in their, they're so trapped in their head with this that nothing you could say would make sense to them or change their minds. So you live your best life and allow them to live their life, and that's the choice that you have, and that's the choice that Spirit is guiding you to make. So until next time, know that you are divinely guided and loved, and know that there's a beautiful transformation coming for you, and it's full of happiness and celebration and bliss and joy and appreciation and gratitude and love. And slide into it smooth and easy, and everything's going to be all right. Until next time, take care of you. Bye. All right, if you've chosen pile or stone number 3, you have magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. You are enough. I don't know if you get told that enough. I don't know if you get told enough how magnificent and amazing and important and unique that you are. And it's not enough to hear it from other people, because if you don't believe it within yourself, then with other people saying it, it really doesn't matter. I mean, I know we all want to feel appreciated, and we all want to be told how amazing, magnificent, unique, beautiful, and enough that we are, but are you truly believing it about yourself? Are you truly listening? Are you truly accepting it? Are you truly living it? Is it what's the word? Is it vibrating inside of you? If not, it should be. Because Spirit says, you are amazing. You're magnificent. You're unique. You're important. And you are enough. You are enough. Don't try to be any more, any less, or anything else for anyone else. So you hear that in the back. You have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. You have victory. And you have strategy. So, because you're magnificent and unique and amazing and enough, there is victory before you. But I don't think you're seeing it. I don't think you're seeing it. It's like, you know, you write a lot, I feel. You strategize. How do I get from point A to point B? How do I do this, that, and the third? And Spirit says, you got it covered. You have everything within you, the strength within you, the brilliance within you, the amazement within you, the uniqueness within you, to be able to tap into this untapped energy that you have within you and around you. And I don't think that you get it. And I think that things are a struggle for you at the moment. You're strategizing on how to get from point A to point B, when what you don't realize is that you've already succeeded and you're already there. All you have to do is be open to it. That's how unique you are. That's how magnificent and wonderful you are. You are already victorious. You are already a winner. You should already be celebrating, but you don't see it. So you spend a lot of time strategizing on what to do and how to do it and where to go and how to get there and the what's, the where's, the when's, the why's, the how's. But all you have to do is tap into Source and Spirit. All you have to do is step away from the chaos of what the ego brings and allow yourself to settle in this moment. Close your eyes. Listen. See. Not with your human eyes. Don't see with your human eyes. See, she has her human eyes closed. Don't see with your human eyes. See with your spirit eyes. Your eyes of manifestation. Your eyes of pure potential. Your eyes of brilliance. Your eyes that see right through the illusion of what is. And if things seem upside down at the moment, don't worry about it. The little challenges are just there to remind you that there is a part of you that's human, right? And what's upside down can always be turned right side up. So don't stress too much about the uncertainty of it or the difficulty of it. Just step right in to this present moment and ask yourself, what can I do now? And then listen. And then see. Look, it's a beautiful transformation coming in for you. And you know where you are and you know where you want to go. And I think that transformation, this death card, this releasing of the old ways, right? This is kind of like you releasing or letting go of all those human aspects that you have been trained to accept, right? You have to fight for what you want. You have to struggle for what you need. There's no such thing as manifestation. There's no such thing as connection to Source and Spirit. There's no such thing as, and I kind of feel like you have been presented with the proof from Spirit for such a long time now that you're convinced that there is, damn it. So you're cutting off all of this old shit. You're letting go of all of this old shit that has been keeping you back for so long. But there's still this part of you that feels that you need to write out every part. You need to strategize how we're going to go from point A to point B. And it's not in the words of the commercial, oh, what commercial is that? That's not how that's done. That's not how any of this is done. Instead of the strategic planning, instead of that, sitting in a place and closing your eyes and connecting to source and spirit. Now, I have friends who write out their plans of the day from A to Z. The problem is that when something goes awry between plan A and plan D, then shit hits the fan and we get into these chaotic moments to where we feel so stressed out we don't know what to do. And that's not it's not a high vibration. It's not a significant place to move forward from. So even though strategizing and planning is okay, in this instance, you already know. So Spirit is not wanting you to create unnecessary drama or unnecessary angst or unnecessary uncertainty with your forward movement or with you being open to spirit or source. You can't, okay, so let me explain it this way. You can't sit down with a piece of paper and pencil and say, today at 9 a.m. I decide to do this. At 10 a.m. I decide to do this. At 10 a.m. I sit down to meditate, I connect to source. At 11 a.m. I do this. At 10 a.m. I mean, you could, but why does it have to be so strategic? Why does it have to be so set in stone? Why does it have to be so mapped out and planned out? Why can't there be freedom and fun with your connection to source and your learning of what you're capable of? So I guess that's the question, I guess, of the day. So we have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is that whole mind thing, right? Feeling, I guess, trapped, that mindset of entrapment, right? Not feeling as if you are, not feeling successful in getting out of your head and into your heart or into your spirit, not feeling very confident with tapping into the untapped potential that you have. So we create this trapped feeling of in our head, and we don't allow ourselves to see, let me scoot this down, we don't allow ourselves to see our wonderful, beautiful, full potential, right? And when we don't allow ourselves to see that, we don't make much forward movement. It's just running around in circles, right? And you're more than that. You are so powerful. I don't think you understand how powerful you truly are. I don't think you understand how being in your head and not seeing how powerful you truly are is detriment to your growth and the rest of the world, because we need you. We need you. So you're being guided to have a little compassion for yourself. Have a little empathy for yourself. There may be people coming in from the past to bring closure. There may be people coming in from the past, like a family reunion of sorts. This is also about being in an attitude of gratitude, helping others and sharing. This could also be not only a family reunion, but a celebration of life, if you will. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a card of quick movement, right? You have all these great ideas, you want to move very fast and quick, so you do that. But the problem is that it's in haste, right? And if we are not careful, we have the potential of making mistakes that cause setbacks in our haste of moving forward. So take that into consideration when you're going through this time of change, this time of transformation, this time of death, not physical. We have, you've got the power, and I've said it, You've got the abilities to resolve whatever situation is before you. You have the ability to step into this present moment. You have the ability to step into this relationship with Source and Spirit and allow it to guide you to where you need to be. You don't need to overanalyze everything. You're magnificent, you're unique, you're amazing, you are enough. And this is perfect timing. The time is right for you to move forward on this. But remember, when moving forward, don't go balls to the wall with it. Take your time. Divine timing and patience. And we also have the pregnancy card. Now, this could be you birthing a child, of being pregnant, or becoming pregnant. This could also be you birthing new ideas and stepping into this time of spiritual sight and taking what it is that you see from Source and Spirit and putting it out there into the universe to create a reality, to create your reality, to be able to help others take their ideas and put them out there as reality as well. You've got this. You've got the power to create this amazing spiritual relationship, this co-creation relationship with Spirit, if you just got out of your head and if you took it easy. Divine timing and patience. This doesn't have to be something that you have to, you know, sometimes, what is it like? I'm seeing the image of like that whole, I was watching Shark Week this morning, and there are some sharks that go in and they tap their prey and then they leave, right? Go in, and these quick attacks, and I don't feel that is the type of energy that we need to put into this transformation. Rome wasn't built in a day. How you feel about your connection to the divine wasn't halted or wasn't diminished in a day. It took time for people to convince you that that wasn't real, that that wasn't in existence, that really didn't happen. So it's going to take a little bit of time for you to be able to accept who you truly are, this co-creation relationship with Spirit, and then be able to open your spiritual eyes to the existence of the magnificence of which you are, the uniqueness of which you are, the amazing connection in which you have, and the acknowledgement that you are enough and you have the power to create the visions of your reality and what in which you see, right? And it all comes in when you accept this co-creation relationship, and when you decide to let everything that you thought you knew go and start from a solid foundation and build yourself up from there. Allow yourself to see you're not a victim. You're not a victim to ego. You're not a slave to ego. What is going on in front of you is a natural transformation that when you accept it, it has the potential of being so beneficial for you. Birthing new ideas, birthing those ideas and putting them out into the world, creating your heart's desire. Perfect timing, patience, divine timing. Slowly and steadily, and while you're moving forward, you're learning, right? You're recognizing your power, you're recognizing your uniqueness, you're recognizing your magnificence. And as you're going through this, have compassion and empathy for yourself and those around you. Know that you're divinely guided and loved, and know that Spirit wants the best for you, and the best for you is out there. All you have to do is accept it and embrace it, and slowly walk your way through it side by side with Spirit. And until next time, take care of you. And if you are pregnant, congratulations. And it's probably the perfect time too, because divine timing next to the pregnancy card is cool. And if you have any great ideas, and you're thinking about birthing those into existence, it's about damn time. So have a great and wonderful day. Bye. All right, if you have chosen stone number 4 or deck number 4, this is for you. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. Have you seen them? Have you seen the feathers, the synchronicity, synchronicity in numbers? Have you had a conversation with someone and then 20 minutes later you listened to a song that went with that conversation, or that reminded you of someone that you had a conversation with before? Or, for instance, I was walking down the street one day asking Spirit for a sign if I was on the right path. And I got 2 blocks down the road and there was this huge truck. And there was a sign on the side of the truck that said, bringing quick service your way. And I was like, all right, well, there you have it. So be open to the signs, be open to receiving. We have the indecision card and the financial constraint card. So I feel like the financial constraint card is, we talk about lack of abundance, lack of appreciation. I mean, constraint, financial constraint is, the cupboards are bare, the lack of prosperity and abundance. But I think that Spirit has been giving you signs on how to manifest, or where to even go to get yourself out of this financial rut. And you're undecisive in regards to if these are ego or if these are true signs from Spirit. And sometimes, when we're in ego, it's hard to tell, right? Because we hear those little voices in our head that says, hey, you go that way. That way is a great thing. Or, hey, perhaps maybe you can do this or that. Or, hey, perhaps maybe you can move from this place to another place, and this place will have more open jobs for people who are for people who do what you do. And we stand at a crossroads and we ask ourselves, well, is that Spirit? And sometimes we even second guess the signs that we truly see. The 1111s, people go, well, if you see 1111, or if you want to see it, you'll see it everywhere. It's not true. Or people will say, people will make you doubt yourself. So we don't want to share all of that and all of our synchronicities and all of our signs with other people. We don't want to, you get into a conversation with someone, you go, I talked to God last night and I asked him for a sign and he sent me a sign and this is the sign, and someone goes, bullshit. It doesn't work like that. They don't send signs. And then you stand at a crossroads now, second guessing yourself, and all along you had the knowledge of what you need to do to put yourself in a better position. So why take it to anybody else? Why allow anybody else to shit on your parade? Why constantly go from person to person to person saying, is this a sign, is this a sign, is this a sign? Is it? Do you feel it's a sign? When you see the numbers 1111, do you second guess it? When you ask Spirit for a sign and you walk out your door and a feather is on the ground, are you second guessing that's a sign from Spirit, even though you believed in it enough to ask? If you asking Spirit for confirmation that this is the right thing to do, and you keep seeing license plates or signs or billboards with what you've asked Spirit for, right? And there's little confirmations in there somehow, some way. You believed it enough to ask. Why aren't you believing it enough when it comes? When the signs are there? So come on now. You have a decision to make. You've asked Spirit, what should I do? Spirit has offered you this opportunity. Now what? Ball's in your court. Spirit can't make that decision for you. You got to be all in. You got to be all in. Central Intelligence, Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. Dwayne says, are you in or out? Are you in or out? Kevin says, I'm out. Dwayne says, you got to be in order to be out. So you got to be fucking in. You got to be all in. If you're out there talking to spirit at night or praying to God or doing whatever it is that you're doing, asking for a sign, give me a sign, I need a sign, am I doing the right thing, and what am I doing, where do I go, da 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 da, and it's skywriting across the damn sky what you should be doing. And if you were second guess that, then the problem isn't with spirit sending you signs, the problem is with you second guessing your connection to spirit, and that must stop. Now I'm sounding like your mother. So if you believe enough, and if you're all in enough to ask, then you got to be all in enough to receive, and you got to be all in enough to say, I trust that you only want the best for me. And then make the decision that you need to make, and trust that spirit is there for you and with you and loves you enough not to put you in harm's way. I mean, would you really ask for a sign from a person or an entity or a deity that thought that they would fuck you somewhere along the way? No, you wouldn't. So if you trust enough that spirit loves you, and if you trust enough that God, source, goddesses, God, spirit loves you, and they will guide you in the right direction, then why don't you trust enough to say, I accept this sign and I move forward with it? You got to be all in. You can't be half. So we have judgment, something from the past coming back around, you releasing the past. I see this as the phoenix rising out of the fire, right? You learning the lessons from the past, and something that you've always wanted to do coming back around. It's that sign from spirit. Something that you've always wanted coming back around, and you trying to control the situation, knowing pretty damn well that you can't. Come on now. Let go. Let go of the need, desire to be in control. You can't, and you won't, and it's not happening. And then we have the Knight of Cups coming in with compassion and empathy and a connection to spirituality and growth. And I get a sense of this card as being very compassionate and very loving and being very grounded and connected to their emotions, you know. So this could be a male figure coming in to help you connect with spirit stronger than you are now, to help you connect with spirit without the doubt, to help you connect with spirit without the uncertainties, right? And then we have love, and the Ace of Cups is all about love. Your cup runneth over. You in a time of passion and compassion and grace and love and gratitude and abundance. This could be a relationship with that King of Cups. This could be who's coming back in from the past, and you trying to control the situation, and Spirit's like, yeah, don't think so. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is progress, which is growth, which is balance. And I love that we have the Knight of Cups and the Love card and the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is sitting on this precipice. You overlooking and going, okay, what's next? What do I do now? Right? In one of the cards that I have, it's a girl sitting at a window, looking out, and a globe next to her, thinking, what direction should I go now? And then there's a little card. It's like a little car. It's like a Winnebago and a surfboard. And then the Three of Wands is her on the beach with the Winnebago and the surfboard, waiting for that perfect wave to come in, right? So this is you making progress. This is you moving along. This is you paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities and moving forward with that. This is you releasing and letting go of the past and releasing control. That's the most important part. You can't control this energy. You can't harness this energy. You can't move it in whatever direction you want to. Perfect patience and divine timing. Patience and divine timing. This could be a relationship coming in. That could be the decision that you're making. You could be moving somewhere in order to benefit you financially, and then things start to open. Relationships. Progress is being made. Growth. Abundance. Love. Peace. Prosperity. So get on that bandwagon. Be assertive. And there it is. Stand up for your beliefs and say yes if you really want to. Fuck's sake. Let's move on here. We are moving on. We are being assertive. We are taking control of this. We are taking control of the signs that we see, and we're putting it into fruition, but we are releasing control of the energy around it, right? We can't navigate the energy, we can't harness the energy, we can't manipulate it and put it and pull it into where we want to go, but we do have control over allowing ourselves to see the signs, moving into the position to be ready, to get ready, to be ready to move forward when we see those signs, and to be all in, to be all in. A new career, and we have the card of Sun. Your son is watched over and is protected. So if you have a boy child, and if you have a family, and this is all about you moving, should I take that job out of town? Yes, you should. You can't control the energy of how it's going to happen. Divine timing and patience is needed, but yes, and this does have the potential of bringing you great abundance and growth and progress and prosperity and love and grace and all of that. Something coming back in from the past, you letting shit go, you moving into a time of renewal, flying out of the fire like a phoenix, and this is a rebirth. But to benefit from it, you gotta be all in. You can't be halfway in, you can't be 3/4 of the way in, you can't have your piggy toe in. You gotta be in it to win it. The new career, the love, the abundance, the spirituality, the progress, right? You are not a victim. You're not a slave to the establishment. You're not a victim to the situation around you. You may be broke, but you're still living, and you still have the potential to make decisions that you need to make. So you're standing at a crossroads. Now it's time to move. Now it's time to be all in. Now it's time to be assertive. Now it's time to walk forward. Now it's time to take all of those signs that you have been given from Spirit and put that shit to work and move forward, and know that your family is protected. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. And until next time, take care of you.